Cindy, DC line 1. Cindy, you had an epic rant yesterday.
Let's see if I can top it today. Good morning. Yeah, I had to get in on this conversation, and I am so glad that you were talking about this, John, because as I heard this yesterday in his comments, I was stunned. I was absolutely stunned. So I have 4 nephews and a niece. My niece is the second oldest. She's a freshman at Towson University up in Baltimore County, and she needed a job, part-time job. She went to the mall. She couldn't get hired at Foot Locker. You know why? Because there were 30-year-old adults applying for jobs. She said there were dozens and dozens and dozens of people trying to get work, and they weren't college students, by the way. She went to other stores. She went to Target. She applied for loss prevention. She didn't get hired. She tried to be a cashier. She couldn't get hired. Now, this is a pretty well-established young woman. She's been a lifeguard. She's worked the family business. She can add and subtract. She can talk. She can, do things. She's very smart, and she's very hardworking. So what we've decided to do, as her parents have decided to do, is start her own business because she's very athletic and she's played competitive sports. And she's decided to start to do coaching for young kids that need, agility and speed tests and, speed and things like that. So there are jobs out there that people can't get because they are overloaded. There are too many people coming into this country. And by the way, there are still people coming in through the border, even though not by the thousands like we used to see, but they are still coming in. The idea that we have to bring any H-1B visa workers over here is a joke. And 600,000 people from China to clog up our education system, unacceptable. And I don't know where President Trump is getting these ideas, who's speaking to him, and I heard what you said about Lutnick, but it's got to get back to him. This is unacceptable.
There's got to be a MAGA outrage here. Okay, the only way you're going to get
there has to be a MAGA outrage.
Way you're going to get if we all sit around and say, well, we're going to give the president the doubt, like we always do, like I always, I try to do, because he's the greatest president I think in history. I think he's going to go down as that, but doesn't mean that he's perfect. Okay, things go down, and if the MAGA base doesn't ring the alarm bell and go nuts over this, he'll just go with it. And I don't know if it's Lutnick. I don't know who's in there, but I'm appalled by this. I mean, it's wrong on so many levels, and we need to stand up and say, Mr. President, we are with you 99% of the time, not this time. And it's going to cost you the midterms. They ain't going to vote.
I agree, John.
You can't get people out to vote now. Now we're going to say, we're going to bring in HB1 visa foreign students and 600,000 Chinese, but you need to come out and vote for your Republican for what? They ain't coming out. That's your problem.
No, they won't.
Damn right.
Well, you sign me up, John, because I'm going to be in on this one because this has got to stop. This has got to stop. They are competing for jobs, for homes, for education, for everything. And enough is enough. And I don't want to hear about, people aren't having babies. You can't afford to have them. Let me tell you something. If my family didn't have me helping, they would struggle. There are times, even though they're a small business, I have to step in and help them and get an IOU, okay? Send me some money so I can, pay my vendor, and I'll pay you back.
Cindy,
okay?
I get it.
I don't want to hear any of this nonsense that we don't have people here to work.
I get it 100%. I mean, I got 3 kids all working. One of them works for us, getting his PhD, does my website, does Godzilla Wins. The other one's a ball player. And then my daughter, she struggles to get steady work. I mean, it's just what you say. She goes in, she doesn't get hired, then she'll get hired, and then, they'll lay people off. And, she tells me she's, she goes for an interview in Florida, and there's 6 foreign kids there. I mean, we're flooded with this stuff, taking our jobs away. So I'm with you on that. Let's see how much time I have. Cindy, thank you.